Okay, today we're going to look at the Glock Model 48. Now, I'm pretty familiar with the Glock pistol. I've used many of these through the years, and I've had many favorites. I was always a 45 guy for a long time, and I shot the G21, which is full size, shot the G30, even had a G36, and I kind of got out of Glocks because the Walther PDP fit me a lot better. But let's have a look at this and focus on what we got right here in front of us. The most popular Glock that Glock builds right now is the model G19. I've even read some articles that said the Navy SEALs had started using the G19, which is a 9mm double stack 4-inch gun. And they said that it has taken the place of the old SIG. The SIG Sauer, they always use a P226. But this is... the 19 is a nice gun. This is a nice gun. For your application, what you like, this will probably do a good job. I'm going to tell you, Glock in general is famous for their reliability. So what makes the difference in a Model 48, you can see the model number right there, what makes the difference in a Model 48 and a Model 19 the most popular? Well, that is the capacity of it and the fact that they went into a single stack mode. So that's what you've got. You have a single stack, it's a 9mm, and your capacity is 10 shots. There's your part number in case you want to buy that magazine. It is steel lined, which is very wise because Glock used to have a problem with their magazines swelling out a little bit and they wouldn't drop free all the time. But this is a well-built gun. There's your barrel. The barrel on this is approximately 4 inches. I measured it with just a regular measuring stick, and measuring from right there on the back of the barrel to the tip was right at 4 inches. And so this is it's basically like a service size 4-inch. The recoil spring is a captive double recoil spring with a steel liner. So that's well built. Let's go ahead and snap this together and see what this feels like in the hand. I don't know if I can do this one-handed, but we'll see how close I can get. This is, I just don't do the camera crew thing, and I hate putting a camera up on a nightstand, because when you do that, you never seem to be able to get it focused in the area that you need to be. And now I put the slide on there, and I'm going ahead and stick this empty mag in. The gun has been checked empty, all from one end to the other. Say, what is the purpose of having that particular model? Well, some people really want their guns to be a lot thinner. I'm going to go ahead and let that pressure off. That's a fully unloaded gun. And this particular gun, it doesn't have real big raised ribs on it. Nothing radical on that like my PDP does. But it has a smooth finish. It is a Tenifer finish. That's got a large cutout there. That's for your recoil. And it has a good feel to it. Overall, it's a very good feel. Has the Glock safe action trigger, which requires that to be, that little tongue would have to be pushed in. I'll go ahead and cock this, and cock that right here on my hip, on my belt loop. So that is the tongue that has to be depressed. But you'll notice that this has a fairly thin grip. I didn't do an exact measurement with calipers and all that, but it is thinner than the Model 19. The 19 is a double stack, and they stagger the rounds so that they can still keep the overall grip fairly thin. But it's a nice pistol. This particular one has night sights on the back and on the front, and it's a 3-dot sight system. Come from the factory that way, I believe. The person that has me, let's see, who built those? That, I think it just says AS. I think that's a Glock built sight, unless somebody added that on. Not really 100% sure on that. But anyway, they're night sights. Let's see if we got any details there. A or 2. Those may be add-ons. But they're better sights as far as they're not plastic like the original Glock. So overall, very nice gun. It does not have the features that I particularly care for on a carry gun. Now, I'm going to make a comparison later on this gun to my gun, and I'll tell you what I like on my Walther PDP. It is cut on the back for optics. This is not. So you're not going to put an optic adapter plate on that very easily. They do make some plates that you can put where the rear sight goes, but those are really pretty hokey to do that. You're not going to get a good solid mount. And I would rather have, if I'm going to have an everyday carry, I want one I can put a good green dot. In my case, I use the Vulcan. It's a chevron with a round circle on it. But I want a good optic package that I can put on the rear. I also want the grip to be very aggressive. I want the cocking serrations to be very aggressive. I want the controls for the slide release. Glock calls this a slide stop. It also is used as a release. I want them to be fully ambidextrous, and it is not on this gun. And no special cutouts on the grips. Nothing that will give you a really strong texture on your grip. Magazine-wise, that's okay. It is 10 shot for a single stack. That's a good capacity. I wouldn't fault Glock for that. Everything else on it's basic Glock. They use the Tennifer finish. They've used polymer lower. It has a good weight to size ratio. Very, very good weight. And like I say, with single stack, you're going to fire 10 shots, and then it's going to be time for a new magazine. And most of the time, you can take care of a problem. You have to remember, there have been years and years and years gone by where police officers took care of their problem with a 6-shot revolver made by Smith & Wesson, usually a Model 64-8 or -6, or a Model 686, or maybe a Model 60, a little small J-frame. But they took care of all their business with a 5 or 6-shot revolver, and now you've got 10 shots in a single stacked 9mm. So for personal carry, this is going to fit in your waistband easier than a Model 19, just by a fraction of an inch. But it's going to reduce your carry down from, I believe, 15+1. You're going to drop down to 10+1. But with a good ammo like a Plus P, Hollow Point, Federal Hydroshock, or Lawman, maybe a gold dot made by Spear. Many companies make very high quality ammunition that in a Plus P and a good Hollow Point will get the job done and be good protection for you. So I hope you enjoyed this little short video, and we will see you back soon. Thanks for watching. Please tap that little like and subscribe. And we hope you enjoy everything you see here from Shoot Fire with Ashley. And please feel free to make some comments. We'd appreciate it. Over and out for now.